There's a question from Brother Sunil. He asks, when Islam preaches universal brotherhood, then how come Muslims themselves are divided into sects?
The question posed is that when Islam preaches universal brotherhood, how come Muslims are divided into various sects? The answer is given in the glorious Quran. In Surah Al-Imran, chapter number 3, verse number 103, it says, وَاتَّصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. Hold to the rope of Allah strongly and be not divided. Which is the rope of Allah? The glorious Quran is the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It says that the Muslims should hold to the rope of Allah, the glorious Quran and the Sahih Hadith, and they should not be divided. And the Quran says, as I mentioned earlier, in Surah Anam chapter 6 verse 159, that anyone who divides the religion into sects, you have nothing to do with him. Allah will tell him about the affairs on the day of judgment. That means it is prohibited for anyone to make sects in the religion of Islam. But when you ask certain Muslims, what are you? Some say I'm a Hanafi, some say I'm a Shafi, some say I'm a Hanbali, some say I'm a Maliki. What was the beloved Prophet? Was he Shafi? Was he Hanbali? Was he Maliki? What was he? He was a Muslim. The Quran says in Surah Al-Imran chapter 3 verse 52 that Jesus, peace be upon him, was a Muslim. The Quran says in Surah Al-Imran chapter 3 verse number 67 that Abraham was a Muslim. And what is the beloved Prophet? You are the Muslim. The Quran says in Surah Fussilat chapter 41 verse number 33, وَمَنْ حَسَنُ قَالَ مِمَّنْ ضَاءَ إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا قَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Who is better in speech than one who invites people to the way of thy Lord, works righteousness, and says, I am of those who bow to the will of Allah, those who say, I am a Muslim. So when anyone poses the question, what are you? You should say, I am a Muslim. I have no objection if someone says, I believe in certain verdicts, certain views given by great scholars like Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi, Imam Malik, Ahmad ibn Hanbal. May Allah be pleased with them all. I respect all these great scholars. If someone agrees with certain views of Imam Shafi, sometimes may Allah be pleased with him, sometimes Abu Hanifa, may Allah be pleased with him, I have got no objection. But if anyone poses the question, what are you? You should say you're a Muslim.